Now, बच्चे, as we know that your lemon pickle is acidic in nature. Is acidic in nature, right? And your aluminium metal is highly reactive metal in nature. And your aluminium metal is highly reactive in nature. Right. So if the pickle is stored in aluminium container, the acid present in the pickle will react with your aluminium metal and the pickle will be spoiled. What happens? Here, when your pickle, for example, it's your aluminium utensil and you have stored pickle in this. Aluminium utensil. And it's your pickle. Which pickle? Lemon pickle. And when we are going to store your lemon pickle in your aluminium utensil, then student, due to the acid present in lemon pickle, due to the acid present in your lemon pickle will react with your aluminium utensil and your pickle will be spoiled. It will react with aluminium and your pickle will be spoiled. So, what's the answer? Our answer is we cannot store lemon pickle in your aluminium utensils because when you're going to store your aluminium pickle in aluminium utensils, when you're going to store your lemon pickle, which is acidic in nature, with the aluminium utensil, then due to its highly reactivity of aluminium metal, they both will react and then your lemon pickle will be spoiled. So it's not possible for us to store lemon pickle in your aluminium utensils. Right. Now moving toward the next question. Now student, your next question is, why sodium and potassium are stored in kerosene? Give reason. Sodium and potassium stored in a kerosene. Why? As we have already discussed about this question many times, one more time here we'll elaborate that. We know that bache, when metal react with water, they produce hydrogen gas, right? When metal react with water, they'll produce your hydrogen gas. Right? What they'll produce? They'll produce your hydrogen gas. And sodium reacts with water to form sodium hydroxide. Here we know that sodium, when react with water, it will produce sodium hydroxide plus your hydrogen gas. Right. Similarly, bache, when your potassium reacts with water, it will make potassium hydroxide, not hydrogen, it's hydroxide. Right. It will make potassium hydroxide and your hydrogen gas. Bache, both sodium and potassium are highly reactive metal. Highly reactive metal, right? And they can even react with the moisture present in the air. We have already discussed about this, that sodium and potassium are highly reactive metal and they both can react with moisture present in the air. The reaction of sodium and potassium with water is highly exothermic in nature. and it produces lots of heat energy, and this heat energy बच्चे can cause the hydrogen gas produced during the reaction to catch the fire. Right, I have already discussed about this. When you are going to pour your sodium in water and it will generate the heat energy, it will liberate the heat energy and hydrogen gas. And your hydrogen gas will move towards the surface of water, and here it will mix with your oxygen which is present in air, and it will take out the heat energy from below. Due to the heat energy and your oxygen present in the air, your hydrogen gas will catch fire. Right. So बच्चे, in order to keep it safe, your sodium and potassium stored in a kerosene, not in a water, because in water they will catch fire. So we are not going to store it in water. So here we are going to store them in kerosene oil due to its catching fire property. Right. So, बच्चे, your next question is, why is phosphorus kept underwater? Why phosphorus kept underwater? क्यों हम अपने phosphorus को underwater kept करके रखते हैं? As we know that metal reacts with water to produce hydrogen gas, right? Now phosphorus cannot be kept open in the air because it combines with oxygen so easily that it catches fire automatically. Alright, that's why phosphorus is stored underwater in chemical laboratories. It cannot be kept open in the air because it combines with oxygen so easily that students, it catches fire automatically. Right. It's your answer that why we kept phosphorus underwater. I hope this is clear to you now. Now, बच्चे, moving towards the next question. Now we have our next question. Give one use each of the following metal. हमें इनमें से जो आपको metals दी होंगी उनका बच्चे आपको uses बताने हैं. So what's the use of iron? We know that your iron is used for making machinery. Right? Here is the use of iron and your heavy equipment. Right? Here is the use of iron. Now moving towards the next, we have our copper. Now, where we use our copper? We use copper in making electric wires because it is a good conductor of electricity. In making electric wires because it is a good conductor of electricity. Electricity. Right. We use copper wire in our homes. Right. Now, bache, your next is aluminium. Where we use aluminium metal? We use aluminium metal to make thin foils. जो आपके घरों में यूज होती है ना, aluminium foils for packaging your foods. To make thin foils for packaging medicines, your food items. Right. Okay. यहाँ तक clear है students? Now your next is your mercury. Where we use mercury? We use mercury in your thermometer. In your thermometer, because it is liquid at room temperature and it is very good conductor of heat. Right, and it is liquid at room temperature. And students, you know that even a slightest change in the temperature can be noted by your mercury. अगर आपका smallest change भी रहता है in your slightest change भी रहता है in your temperature, then your mercury will be noted the slightest change in temperature too. Right. So now moving towards the next question. Now we are talking about the use of non-metals. Your first non-metal, oxygen, we have to tell about the use of this non-metal, and we know that oxygen is a non-metal and which is essential for maintaining life and is inhaled during breathing. Right. Essential for life. Right. And is inhaled during breathing. During breathing. Alright. Oxygen is very essential for our life and it is inhaled during breathing. Now students, what's your next non-metal is chlorine. What's the use of this chlorine? The use of this chlorine is to purify your water. Purify the water. Right. So students, your chlorine is used in water purification process to make drinking water supply germ-free. And chlorine kills pathogens such as your bacteria. Kills your bacteria and virus. Right. And your next non-metal is your iodine. Where we are going to use this iodine? Iodine is used to make purple color solution. Purple color solution applied on your cuts and wounds as an antiseptic. Antiseptic. Right. So students, it's all about our question answer which you are okay students, it's all about the today's question and answer. I hope you like this video and you don't have any doubt. Thank you.